Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Many of us know what it feels like to have a noisy, restless mind, full of doubts, worries, and endless what-ifs. We replay conversations, imagine future problems, and overthink every decision until we feel stuck. To deal with this, Stoic philosophy offers practical ways to calm our thoughts and take back control. The first step is to see overthinking as something outside of ourselves, not part of who we are. Picture your thoughts as clouds passing over a mountain. You are the mountain, steady and strong, while the clouds come and go. Don't fight your thoughts or let them take over. Instead, notice them, imagine placing them in bubbles, and let them drift away. This helps you remember that your thoughts don't define you. They only have power if you hold on to them. With practice, this becomes easier. When you start to overthink, pause and remind yourself that these thoughts are just noise. Each time you do this, you take back a little more peace and control over your mind. In today's world, our minds are often crowded, like having many videos playing at once and not being able to hit pause. This constant mental noise leads to stress and overthinking. Just as a messy desk needs cleaning, our minds need the same care. By refocusing our energy, we can quiet the noise and live in the present. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future." To do this, ground yourself in the moment. Focus on one task, big or small, and give it your full attention. It could be organizing your desk, going for a walk, or reading a book. These activities pull you out of endless what-ifs and bring you back to now. Stoicism isn't about avoiding or suppressing thoughts. It's about managing them wisely. The more you practice refocusing your attention, the stronger your mind becomes. Overthinking may not disappear overnight, but with time and consistent effort, you can train your thoughts to serve you instead of control you. Our minds also tend to dwell on the past or worry about the future, which traps us in cycles of overthinking. The Stoic teacher Epictetus reminded us that everything in life changes. Nothing is permanent, not even our thoughts. When we accept this impermanence, we free ourselves from mental clutter. Try visualizing your thoughts as leaves floating down a river or clouds drifting across the sky. Let them move on instead of holding onto them. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing peace over pointless worry. As you practice this daily, you'll discover a calm space within yourself that was always there beneath the noise. Another helpful technique is to create a worry period. Instead of letting your worries interrupt you all day, set aside a short time, maybe 20 minutes, to think about them. Write them down, question them, and look for realistic solutions. You'll often see that most worries are not as serious as they seem. When your worry time ends, move on and refocus. This teaches your mind that there's a time and place for concern, and that the rest of your day belongs to peace. You can take back control of your day by learning to contain your worries instead of letting them run wild. The goal isn't to stop worrying completely, that's impossible, but to give your worries boundaries so they don't overwhelm your life. Think of it as cleaning your mental room. When everything is in its place, your mind feels calmer and clearer. Once you limit when and how long you allow yourself to worry, those thoughts lose their power, and life feels lighter and more peaceful. Another way to ease overthinking is to break big problems into smaller, manageable steps. When you feel weighed down by too many thoughts, don't try to solve everything at once. Just ask yourself, what's the next small thing I can do? Taking one small step turns worry into action, helping you move forward instead of staying stuck. Each small action builds momentum, and soon you'll find that the heavy weight of overthinking becomes much easier to carry. Overthinking also fades when you shift your focus from fear and lack to gratitude. Our minds often dwell on what's missing or what could go wrong, but Stoic wisdom teaches us to appreciate what we already have. Try listing 3 things you're grateful for each day. They can be as simple as a good meal, a kind word, or a quiet morning. This simple practice helps you stay present and turns your attention from anxiety to appreciation. Gratitude not only quiets your mind but also strengthens your sense of peace and joy. Another helpful mindset is to focus on your effort, not the outcome. Many times, we overthink because we fear failure or want everything to turn out perfectly. But as the Stoics taught, we can't control results, only our actions. So instead of worrying about what might happen, focus on doing your best right now with honesty and intention. When you value your effort more than the outcome, you free yourself from anxiety and feel more in control of your life. You can also reduce overthinking by practicing small moments of voluntary discomfort. This means choosing to do things that challenge you, like taking a cold shower, walking instead of driving, or skipping small comforts. These acts train your mind to handle uncertainty and remind you that discomfort isn't dangerous. Over time, you'll notice that you become calmer and less reactive when things don't go as planned. Finally, remember that life is temporary and always changing. When you zoom out and see the bigger picture, your daily worries seem much smaller. By reflecting on how short and precious life is, you gain perspective and stop letting small fears consume you. This understanding helps you live more fully in the present, where peace, gratitude, and strength truly exist. When we overthink, we often zoom in so closely on our problems that even small issues feel enormous. This drains our energy and steals our peace. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill-supplied, but wasteful of it." His words remind us that life is precious and fleeting, and every moment spent trapped in worry is a moment not truly lived. To break free from overthinking, it helps to step back and see the bigger picture. Ask yourself, will this matter a week, a month, or a year from now? Most of the time, the things that stress us are temporary and unimportant in the grand scheme of life. Remembering that life doesn't last forever can motivate us to focus on what truly matters, living fully in the present, appreciating each moment, and letting go of unnecessary fears. This perspective doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means giving them their proper place and not letting them steal our joy. Another way to quiet overthinking is to seek wisdom from outside yourself. Our own minds can trap us in loops of confusion, making problems seem bigger than they are. Seneca advised, consult your friend on everything, especially on those matters concerning yourself. Talking to a trusted friend, mentor, or even reading wise words from others can help you see things more clearly. Sharing your thoughts not only brings relief, but also allows others to offer insights you might have missed. This isn't weakness, it's wisdom. When we open up and connect with others, our mental burdens become lighter, and the path forward becomes clearer. The Stoic way reminds us that we don't have to face everything alone. Through honest reflection, gratitude, and shared understanding, we can rise above overthinking and live with calm, strength, and purpose.